I created the project, Marketing the Movement, How Women Won the Right to Vote, because I wanted to highlight all the really interesting stories on the little-known suffragists of Southern New Jersey and the events that happened here with a traveling exhibit so that we could share these interesting stories with New Jerseyans across the state. After doing a lot of research on different events across the state, one of the things that really struck me was how suffragists used really radical marketing techniques in the early 1900s to get their message across. The automobile was relatively new in the early 1900s, and suffragists used it in road rallies to spread their message to rural areas and cities across the United States. What I found really interesting is in 1915 there were over 100 road rallies across the state of New Jersey, and many actually happened here in southern New Jersey. There was one that went all through Burlington County, up through the river towns, through Camden and into Philadelphia. There was another one that happened through the Ocean Grove and Cape May area, and then there was another one that happened through Cumberland County. At API, we are all about honoring women's history and celebrating or honoring the 100th anniversary of women gaining the right to vote in 1920. So we wanted to have this exhibit so that we could educate New Jerseyans on some of the radical techniques that suffragists used to gain the right to vote, and also really highlight some of the events that happened here in southern New Jersey, because so often the focus is on things that happened in northern New Jersey, which is important, but there was a lot that actually happened here in southern New Jersey. So we wanted to focus on events that happened here, and also some of the really important women that really focused on advocating for women in New Jersey, and also covered some of the inequities that happened during the suffrage movement. We created 3 copies of the exhibit so that we could offer it to multiple organizations free across the state. So there's always one exhibit here at Paulsdale, which can be seen in the windows if you come and visit, or it can be seen inside on tours of the house, which can be done through appointment only. It also can be or could be seen at the Camden County Historical Society, which helped underwrite the creation of the exhibit. We had it at the National Constitution Center in January of this year. We also had it displayed at the State House in February before everything was shut down. And we have been lending it to universities. It was at Rider University, it was at Monmouth University. We're also having it at libraries and local businesses, and the exhibit will continue to travel through 2021. We've gotten tremendous feedback from the exhibit. Before the pandemic shut many institutions, the exhibit was booked all the way through 2020. We've gotten many people that have rebooked us through 2021. Monmouth University said they had gotten tremendous feedback on the content of the exhibit. Camden County Historical Society was very pleased with the response to the exhibit, and many local businesses felt that they had great response to the exhibit. What I learned from doing this process is that if you believe in something passionately, you need to go for it. You need to put your whole heart into it and passionately take a stand for things that you believe in. I think more so now than ever, we all need to take a stand for what we believe in and work towards the betterment of society, and voting is an important part of that duty of all Americans.